Hi everyone, let's start solving today's lead code question 1472, design browser history. So this is quite interesting problem. Let's try to understand the problem first. We have a browser of one tab, okay, and where you start on the home page and you can visit another URL, get back in the history number of steps or move forward in the history number of steps, okay. Let me give you a walkthrough what question is trying to say. So if I visited many URLs, but there can be only one home page. Okay, okay. So let's say leadcode.com. After that, I try to visit another URL, which is nothing. Let's say youtube.com. After that, I try to visit another URL, google.com. After that, I try to visit another URL. Let's suppose chatgpt.com. And after that, I try to visit facebook.com. Okay. After visiting all these URLs, if I am currently standing at a current page, let's say CP, CP is nothing but my current page. If I am standing at a current page, I can move back in any number of steps, okay, and I can come forward in any number of steps, okay. So as per this question, we need to uh, revert with back function and forward. Okay, so if I'm standing at here at google.com, now I need to go back in one step. Okay, so this is my one step. So I will return youtube.com. So back one is nothing but youtube.com. Okay, but there is one constant. If I'm standing at cp at google.com and I there is getting a call of back 5, so I need to go 5 steps back. So this is my one step, this is my second step, but there is no third, fourth and fifth in the history of the Chrome or the Safari or the Edge, any web browser you are using. There is no history. So what it will return? The home page only. In this case, this is leadcode.com only. The same thing we need to follow in the case of forward. So if forward 1 is getting called, so and I am currently standing at cp's google.com, so I can go in forward and it will return me chatgpt.com. Okay, forward of 5 will what will return? Forward of 5, it does not return me anything, but this is my first call. First, this is my second call, but after that I did not visited any another URL, so there is no another URLs present in the history, so there is nothing, but I will return the last page I visited, which is facebook.com. Okay, so are we able to see, like, at any point, at if I am standing at any point, I need to return, I can traverse in backward direction at any point. I can traverse back in any time and I can move forward at any time. So there should be a connection made between the previous and the forward nodes. Okay. So in which data structure we can achieve this? So array. In array we can go in backward and forward direction at any point of time. Okay. Is there any, but array does not release the memory, or array I cannot shrink because there can be another property, I can visit any number of nodes. So array, I need to use dynamic array in that case. Okay. So if I'm going to use a dynamic array, so dynamic array are not good in case of space complexity. So to overcome from that data structure, what we can use a doubly linked list. Okay, so as part of this video, we'll try to solve the question using a doubly linked list. as per your language preference, you can use a inbuilt double linked list, or either you can create your own double linked list. So I created my own double linked list. Let me show you what I created. Let me show you the the structure of my double linked list. So this is nothing but I created initializes a DLL class, which is a double linked list. Okay, and double linked list is nothing, contains a string value, a previous node, and a next node pointer. These are nothing but reference of previous node and reference of next node. This is the constructor. Okay, now my data structure is decided. Now I need to set the browser history function. So browser history function is nothing but browser history function is the initializer of my data structure as per this question. Initializer of data structure. So in browser history function, I will initialize the DLL, and there is one more parameter I need to set here, the current page. What is my current page here will be the page I will get. So here I will get a home page value. The home page will be my current page. So let me give you a walkthrough of this as well. So I initialize head and current page with null. I received an home page as a parameter. If head is null, if there is no data structure initialized, in that case only I will initialize a DLL. Head is pointing to DLL now. This is the head, and current page is also equal to head pointer. Okay. Now the visit function. Visit function is a important part of this question because we need to achieve this in order of one time. Because why we need to, because after visiting, that will become my current page, and current point, and after current page there is no browser history available to me. Okay, so if I visited A, if I visited B, where okay, let me try to draw in this manner. If I visited A, okay, and after that I visited B, after I visited C, okay, and after I visited D. If my CP is standing here, this is pointing to null at this case. So simply I can create a new node. Okay. Simply I can create a new node and insert the new URL. Okay. And this will point to null. But as per this question, if I am standing at this current page and I want to visit a new URL now. So what I need to do, I need to do something like this. F, and there is no further, and this will point to null now. Okay, and this history will not be available to me. Okay, so and in order of one time I can achieve this in a doubly linked list. Okay, let me give you a walkthrough of code of this function as well. So I got an URL as a parameter, so I created a new node of URL. New node dot previous, new node dot previous, new node is F in above example, is pointing to previous pointer of B. New node dot previous reference is the current page. Okay, and current page is B, current page dot next is the new node. So new node previous is current page next is new node, and after that this will become my current page. So I achieved this in order of one time. Okay, so I hope visit function is pretty much clear. Now let's talk about the back function. Back function is nothing but steps will be given to me, and number of steps I need to go in the history. Okay, so if there is A visited, there is B, there is C, there is D, and I am currently standing here. This is my current page. I need to go, let's suppose current back I received steps is 2. So 1 step and 2 steps. I can go in the previous nodes using the previous pointer. So I will return A, returned A. Okay. Now let's suppose, okay, I received 5. So 1, 2, but after that there is no history available to me which URLs I visited because I did not visited any. So in this case I need to return A only. Okay, I will stop my loop here. So let me give you a walkthrough of this as well. So while steps minus minus is not equal to 0, let's suppose the data structure contains these much URLs. So in that case I can visit the whole number of steps either. Okay, if current page dot previous is equal to null, what does this mean? I reached the home page because home page previous is only set to null. Okay, in that case I will simply return current page dot value. Either I will go in the previous of my current page. So current page is current page dot previous, and at the end I will return current page dot value. Okay, the same thing we need to implement for the forward. So A, B, C, D. Okay, and I'm currently standing at here only. This is my CP. If forward steps is equal to 2, I can go here, then I can go here. This is 1, this is 2. I will return D here. But if steps is given to me is 5, so what I can do, 1, 2, and after that it is pointing to null here. Okay, so if it is pointing to null, I do not have to visit another node, and at this point I will stop my loop, and this is I will return D in this case. Let me give you a walkthrough of this as well. So which is I got the number of steps. If there are size of my data structure contains this much size of number of steps, then I can move current page is equal to current page dot next. But at that time I visited, or like I reached the last node of my double linked list, I will return current page dot value. Okay, and if there are number of steps got completed, I will return current page dot value. Let's understand the time complexity as well. So time complexity of browser history is order of 1. Okay, that is great. Visit function is order of 1. Exactly. Back function is nothing. Let's suppose number of steps is m and the size is n. So the minimum of m or n. Okay, so which one is smaller? I will pick this. And what about the forward? Forward is also minimum of m comma n. So these are the time complexity analysis. Okay, I think this video will help you a lot to understanding your data structure and this question as well. And if this video helped you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.